It's never a bad morning when you wake up wet with some wood. Hold on, that didn't come. Hey, namaskar everyone, how are you? Hopefully everybody's been doing fantastic. Listen, if you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by and checking it out. I hope you're going to stick around. If you're already a subscriber, thank you and welcome back. As always, welcome back means we are on another adventure, and that also means that you're going to want to know where we are and what we're doing. We are back in Wheeling, West Virginia. Last time I was in Wheeling, I think I took you on a walk across the suspension bridge. That was, what, a couple years ago? That is not what our adventure is today. Our adventure today is to go check out one of West Virginia's abandoned castles and cemetery. And it's right here in Wheeling, West Virginia. But before we can do that, and if you're ready for today's adventure, I suggest you get off the couch, you get ready, and let's go. We are right here. Right here. That is fantastic. Oh, shoot. Look at all of them. I think they're ready to kick my ass. Harden saliva. You're okay. You're okay for watching my channel.
Jesus, God, Mamma Mia, look what we got.
Shh. I said there's people still sleeping. Calm down. We're gonna go. We're gonna go. I told you she was afraid of bridges.
Do not. Stop it now.
That is the starting point of the trail. I guess. I don't know. You can start at the beginning or you can start at the end. I don't think it matters where you start at. But wherever you start, that's your starting point. Oh, shit. That's why I tell you, take a sip. History. Better Malanga. So I'm sure all the locals from Wheeling, West Virginia know that the castle is here. I don't know how many non-locals know that the castle is here. A lot of people come to Wheeling for the casino and stuff like that, and in hockey games and whatnot. But there is indeed a castle, or a half-built castle here in Wheeling. I think we should talk a little bit more about that castle and the guy who built it. But you can tell we are on top of the hill. This is Mountwood Overlook. Got the Ohio River down there. I don't know if you can see that. There's the river down there. You got Ohio on one side, West Virginia, where we're standing right now. And there's actually a sign here. Mountwood Overlook closes at 10. Oh, I thought that was a moth. I thought that was the Mothman there for a minute from the back. But here on top of the hill here, here's a parking lot here where you can park. And then we will go venture in to the cemetery over there. I'm not too familiar with the cemetery. There's a couple things that I do want to check out in there, so you will be going with me, and we will be checking out some of the mausoleums and some different gravestones. See what they got. I've never been there. I've actually never been here to this castle. And there it is right there. Doesn't look like much, right? But we're gonna go check that out. But let's talk a little bit about the castle itself, why it's here, and the man who built it. It was starting to be built by Andrew Jackson Harness. And he was building this for his wife and daughters, is what the purpose of this castle was for. I'm not gonna go into his life, you know, a detailed life. We will, so he had a pretty rich life, historically wise. Yeah, it's filled with graffiti up here. This is an abandoned, this is an urbex adventure pretty much that we're doing today. I'll give you a point of view about while we're talking, but check this out. Almost reminds me of Color Park in Pittsburgh, is what this reminds me of. But there is the overlook of the Mountwood Castle right here. But let me go up here and we will go venture in there. I'll take you in there. We'll go check it out. We'll go down to the bottom and check that out as well. But like I said, I'm not going to go into his history. Okay, I will say he was a coal miner. I think he was a cable car conductor. He was a fireman for the railroad, I believe, and he even practiced general medicine. Okay, and I want to say he studied in Tennessee and Kentucky, is where he studied that at. He traveled a lot, he lived a bunch of different places and whatnot, but finally he came here to wild and wonderful West Virginia, here in Wheeling. Like I said, he built this, started to build this for his wife and daughters. Now, again, not going into detailed history, but 1925 is kind of when his name was known, and when his life kind of changed around a bit. Now, I will say he was a very well-known doctor. He was one of those. He was one of those country doctors, you know, like when you used to watch Little House on the Prairie, or maybe the Waltons, you know, and you would have that country doctor that came to your house. The real gentleman-like doctors. That's who Andrew Jackson Harness was all about. That's what he was all about. He acted almost like a counselor. He would talk to you, and he would have conversations with you, even if something was wrong that wasn't medicinal, you know, to be cured by medicinal effects. But really known out there. He did volunteer work, free work. He was all about the people. That's what he was there for. That's what kind of doctor he was. Until 1925. 1925 came around, and he was here, and that is when this ceased to stop being built. I think this was going to be like a live-in kind of center for people too, is what he kind of wanted this to be as well, for some of his patients and stuff. I don't know. We really don't know a whole lot about this. But 1925 came around, and a man came in and needed some medicine for his mom, but there was a stipulation of he can't afford it. He can't afford the medicine, and he couldn't really get it legally. Again, Dr. Harness, being sympathetic, being about the people, got him some morphine and cocaine. I think a few months later, a few weeks later maybe, another man came in, kind of the same thing, needed some medicine, couldn't afford it. Again, sympathetic to the people, wanted to help the people. It came to be known that these two men were narcotic agents. Dr. Harness was arrested. I think he was supposed to serve 18 months, maybe 19 months. He got out he got out early on good behavior, I'm assuming. But that is when this stopped. It was probably the fines and whatnot, and the money was the problem. So this was never built. This was never built to what he wanted it to be. But the agents, they were enforcing the Harrison Narcotic Act, is what they were doing. But that is a little story. That's the short version of the doctor's life and kind of the explanation of why this castle was here. But we're gonna walk around and check this out. But yeah, pretty cool. I've been to Wheeling, and I've actually never been up here. Don't know why I never came up here. But we'll get down in there and check this out. You know, it's kind of cool though, because this is actually a park up here. People can come here and check this out and hang out. So it's not you're not doing anything wrong by coming up here. So if you're ever in Wheeling, make sure you stop up in here. But check this. Yeah, this definitely kind of reminds me of the Color Park in Pittsburgh. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. But you'll see why it's a cat from up here. You can't really tell, but we'll see why it's a castle when we get down. I don't know if I'm going to be able to see it from the front. But yeah, look at all the graffiti. This is great. I like to document this kind of stuff. I like you know, just the drawings. Skull right there. We'll go down there in a bit. It's a cool skull right there too. Check that out. Let's see what we got. We'll document some stuff. Soul Shine. Yeah, check this out, man. Right on time. And we got some colorful words as well. That's pretty sweet. Oh, that's sweet. But yeah, so don't know what the house was actually going to look like, you know, and we will, yeah, we'll be able to get into the front. But you see the whole castle look, and there should be one on the other side as well over there. So, oh, look at that gold paint, man. So I'm just kind of documenting some of the graffiti, some of the art, because that's what we do. That's cool. Yeah, see, don't know what this would have been like, right? Like, obviously there would have been, you know, this was going to probably be built up more and more. So I don't know. We'll never know. We'll never know what the good doctor had in mind. Like I said, I think he was going for a live-in clinic as well. That's cool. And look at this. Somebody left a Pepsi can. I think. Hold on. Look at this right here. I brought some rain jackets with me today, and I am going to throw this away, so don't you worry about that. It's not mine. But yeah, it's I told you it's wet. So I had to bust out the rain jackets. Of course, I'm not wearing mine because it's just the way I am. Oh, look at that. That's cool. Ghost right there. Yeah, we got these tower pieces over here. Oh, okay, yeah, see, we'll be able to go down. We'll walk around. We'll go on that side and walk around. But yeah, there, I'm trying to think, where is it? Okay, if you're looking, when I get up, you know what, let's walk on that side and I'll show you something. Yeah, pretty cool, right? So yeah, if you come here, you can park. There's a parking lot right here, and like I said, we're going to walk across the cemetery. Oh, maybe I can't get over there. So let me jump up here for a minute. So yeah, if we're looking, I thought it was the same height over there, but if you look, there's the blue bridge, and beyond the blue bridge, that is the bridge that I walked across. That's the suspension bridge. And let me tell you what, if you ever get a chance to walk that bridge, and if not, watch my video. Go back and check that video out, because it is pretty, it's a cool bridge. It's a very cool bridge. Wheeling has a lot of awesome architecture to it. Yeah, that bridge is just a really nice piece in the city. Now, the people that probably live here are probably like, yeah, Wheeling, or nothing to do in Wheeling or whatever, but as a you know, if you're into architecture and stuff like that. It's really cool. Yeah, the one thing I have not... I spoke too soon. There's the infamous phallus right there. There's always one, and now they're probably going to stand out at attention now. That's that I've been. I would like to see what that is up there. Oh, see, I told you, they're gonna be everywhere now. Let's see what we got here. Super, super cool. Wow, that's awesome. Now, looking at this, for some reason, it reminds me of the Warner and Swazi Observatory up in Cleveland. By looking at that. Okay, let's go down the spiral staircase. Yeah, check this out. This is very cool. Oh, this is awesome. Yeah, this is awesome. And see? Let's see. Oh, here we go. Let's see what this says. Whip it out. Huh. Okay. All right. And of course, you know, we are in the bone zone. So it's great. So let's see, I mark for every experience. So yeah, right here in the bone zone. Look, I told you. Once you find one. Oh man. Okay. So, okay. Let's see. Yeah, check this out, man. This is cool. We're not gonna go down in there for sure. But yeah, check this out, man. This is super cool. This is super cool. Somebody lost their shorts here, so maybe they may have whipped it out a little too far. So Master Splinter take. That's great. That's awesome. There you go. Yeah. So it's almost like we're on a phallus quest. It's great. Yeah, this is pretty awesome, man. I always wanted to check this out, and it's right here in the open. Look at this. There's a bee on me.
Hmm?
There's bees flying around. Kind of like that gold paint. So yeah, check this out, man. How cool is this? That is flipping awesome. And then here we go on the outside. Now look, there's Mothman. Tell me that's not Mothman. That's Mothman right there. Definitely is. Wow. Let me grab this while I'm here. I'll throw that away. We're not done yet. We're not done yet though. What were those? Oh, those were signs. Okay, something. Parking for something. Parking for something. There was a trash can up here, I see. Very cool. Little hopscotch. There's the trash can over here. So just so everybody knows that I do clean up after myself. I do carry bags, but there we go. But it looks like people do throw stuff away. So yeah, that is the Castle of Dreams, I guess, that never happened. Built by the good man, the good doctor, Harness. Yeah, that's cool. Right here in the open, it's free to come to. It's kind of a legal urbex adventure, if you will. But check that out. And if it is rainy, it's, you know, I think if it was sunny out, you know, you'd have been able to see the Ohio River clear and whatnot. But yeah, see all the fog, the steam, wow. And the city's moving though. I see all the cars and stuff. But what we're gonna do is we are gonna go visit the cemetery, and you can tell when we go over there. I'm gonna take some pictures here of this though before I go, but we're gonna walk across here in a minute, and it's bigger than it looks. That cemetery is bigger than it looks. That is the Mountwood Cemetery, and that was kind of the Wheeling Hill over there, if you will. The oldest, one of the oldest still used cemetery in Wheeling. We'll talk more about that. Let me get over there to where we gotta go, and we'll talk more about the cemetery, because I don't think we can drive through there. I'm gonna stay right where I am parked, and we can walk. So this is a cool road trip for anybody that listens to me and gets off the couch and does stuff on the weekends.
I did.
So she did. But yeah, we'll head over there here in a few. All right, so we made it across the street, and here is the Mountwood Cemetery. I'm trying to look at some of the names. Again, I don't really know. I don't want to say there's no famous people buried in here, because there is. First of all, these cemeteries, like I said it in the past, if you're wanting to know the history and the people who built a certain city, town, whatever it is, you go to the local cemetery, and this is one of those local cemeteries. Again, I think there's some congressmen in here. I don't know where they would be, so we're just gonna kind of do a walkthrough. I show you some of the, you know, I say architecture, but we'll see what is in here, because it really is, man, this looks like a really cool cemetery. And even this wall here is cool. But this was established in 1848. Again, this is the Mountwood Cemetery, established 1848, but there are people buried in here that go further than that. And I said it earlier when we were looking at the castle, the unfinished castle over right across the street. This is the oldest extant cemetery within the city, which extant is just meaning, you know, that is still used. It's, you know, not abandoned. Actually on the National Register of Historic Places, and that was in 2013. But yeah, I'm excited to get in here and actually see some of this stuff. Look at the gate. And be careful if you're coming here, because there are cars. Check that out. I mean, look at that. Wow. And right here is the sign. Mountwood Cemetery, established 1848. How cool is that? Wow, and there anything over here? So we just got the wall up over there. Very cool. So we'll walk around. I don't know if I'm going to keep it on the whole time I'm walking, but I'll show you some of the cooler things that I think are very awesome. But again, right across the street from the castle, or what was going to be the castle, you know, I wish I would have known what that was going to look like, you know, before he was arrested, you know. And how crazy is that, even way back when? I mean, you're basically arrested for drug trafficking. But we'll never know exactly what that would have looked like, what it's gonna, you know, what it would have been. But what a cool place. What a cool place. So yeah, right across the street, man. This is one heck of a road trip right here. Here's some mausoleums. Let's go up here. I'm gonna show you what I can. Look at all the lichen growing on the that's neat. Sorry guys, just or sorry ladies and guys, just walking across trying to get some videos. Look at that, Scott. And again, when you look at some of these cemeteries, especially this one, and if you read about it, a lot of vandalism was going on in this cemetery, and I think they are still restoring it now to this day, but a lot of tipped over stones, just a lot of damage. I mean, whenever you go to these old cemeteries and you know, you see these, you know, boarded up or whatever, you know, there might have been stained glass or whatever. People used to take the stained glass or break stuff or whatever. But look at it. I mean, just how cool is that? Just wow. But look, I want to show you something. Look at this. They don't yeah, look at that, man. That is awesome. I know what these stand for, and now I can't think of it. I cannot think of it. Somebody's gonna write it in the comments. I know Scott, if he watches, he's gonna know. I can't for the life of me remember what those links mean. It's a man, look at that. Look at that. And you see this is on the hill, right? I might want to check that one out. You see how this is all on the hill? Like I said, this was man, look at that one. Wow. Okay, but this would have been oh no, it's that one that I want to talk about right there. But this would have been Wheeling, you know, this is Wheeling Hill is what this was known at. And just because of the topography of the cemetery, this was like, just think of that Victorian era, that Romantic era. It's kind of these old cemeteries, that's what these were about. They were parks. They were here to enjoy, you know, with your family. Remember, not so much mourn, but to enjoy. But check this, check the stone on that. Wow. Yeah, and then you can see the city down there, the Ohio River. Wow, very, very cool. Very cool. And like I said, I'm not gonna show the whole cemetery. I'm not gonna walk around the whole cemetery with you. I'll show you different parts of it. But yeah, look at that, just the walkway, the way the walkways are winding and turning. I'm gonna try to do a couple graves that I want to try to find and show you that I thought that were unique. But this one here, Hobbs, no one's in there. This is an empty one. He is somewhere else. But look at that. Look at that. Look at all the lichen on that. Wow. Okay. So I just been walking, not too far, but just look at the gravestones here that are just tipped over, broken, tipped over. I mean, they're still here, which is good, but look at this. A lot of damaged ones. Wow. Tree over there knocked down. Check that, the arch that's over there. Look, if you just look, you can see there's a tipped over one up there that's just laying down all over there. Just a bunch of tipped over ones. Check that out. Wow. And then we come up. Yeah, up here you got that section. Very old. Look at that. Castle, like the tree growing up through the middle. And then we got the 3. Yeah, look at, just tipped. Look at that. Wow. Jeez. And we got these. You got the 3 right here. Up top. Well, look at the fence on that. Lewis Pratt, 1893. Weisgerber. Bradford, that looks like an old jail. Wow, Fleming. That has a trumpet on it. Roller has a trumpet on that. Wow. Okay, so I found this stone really interesting. I'm digging that. Okay. And here we go again, and I just noticed there's those chain links again. And that, I told you when we found those before, I was wondering what those links were and I couldn't remember. And there's some more over here as well. If you see the chain links. That's the Independent Order of the Longfellows. I couldn't think of it at the other one. I was drawing a blank, but that's what the chain links mean. But what a view here, right? Look at that. The Ohio River, Ohio and West Virginia on either side. What a view. I told you the Romantic Victorian age right there. But we're gonna walk down. I want to go check that arch out there, but check this, the lichen it's on these tombstones are just amazing. And there are steps. I guess we can go down. I'm gonna go check that out, but we do got to go. Oh boy, and I'll tell you what, I'm gonna have to take a picture from, well, I guess I can get personally, you guys know me anyway. My kid's mom, Lisa, she passed away earlier this year. But they leave signs. You know, I always believe that people leave signs when they pass on and they go, and my daughter will tell you right now, I'm just looking at this one right here. That right there that says Snook. That was her nickname. We called her Snooky. Even before Snooky on TV, that whole thing came out. But I see that every once in a while. I see Snook or whatever, so that's kind of very cool when I see that, something like that. But here's some more damaged. Look at that, just fell off the top there. Wow. But let's go check this pillar out. Yeah, look at these, man. I mean, I'm glad all the pieces are here. But look, yeah, they're just, look at that, man. Is it broken? Wow. Jeez. But I think they are restoring this all the time. But look at this. This might be one of the coolest things I've seen. So it looks to me like there might have been something on top. I'm not going to be that tall. I can't see, but it looks like there was something there. That is awesome. Wow. 1897. See that? And there should be, if I'm correct, there should be something. Well, no, I guess there ain't. Just on the one side there is. Wow. That is awesome. They just don't do this stuff anymore, I don't think. So these were all probably family little family plots. Look how it is. It's you know, plot, just different, the way it's laid out. I actually don't know if I've seen a cemetery that's laid out like this one is. Oh, there it is on the other side. Okay. But yeah, they're everywhere. They're just little sections. It's just, I don't think I've ever seen one set up the way this is. But yeah, the obelisk fell, broke. Even this one, holy smokes. How's that happen? Wow, look at that. Holy smokes. Wow. Yeah, we'll let's get back up to see where we're going here. So there's some more damaged sites. And then if you look over here, this is kind of grim too, man. Look at this. Just crazy. But I find this kind of, if you come over here, I find this kind of almost spooky in a way. I mean, you're looking at it now, you know, just an old cemetery, but I'm not going to go down there. These are slippery. I'm not going down there. And it's just that section right there. But that's kind of a cool setup right there. And there's even some on that way. And then in the background, there's the Ohio River again. Here's another fallen victim. This is crazy to see. Wow, I've just don't know if I've ever seen a cemetery with so many damaged stones. Now we're on the back side. We're on the back side of those three that I showed you earlier, but the top is caving in on that one. And that's what I was telling you, like these patched in places like this, you know, they probably had stained windows or stained glass windows in them and stuff. And yeah, sorry. I always talk to everybody when I'm walking through. Look at that up there. I don't know if you can see it. Maybe that's a better view. Right there, the girl right there, the lady. So yeah, it's bigger inside than it seems like when you're looking up at it. But I think we're gonna walk around up there, and I'm still looking for a couple. I see some other ones that I'll show you when we get up there. But man, just devastating to see the damage. Man, there's an interesting one right there. And then this is one up here that I was looking for. Man, look at this. This is crazy. Wow. That is insane. What's on the other side of this? Anything in the front? Well, we got signs that fell off. Yeah, I'm still trying to find. Is that who I'm looking for? This may be who I'm looking for right here. It is. It is. Then we'll go back. Right here. Dr. S.P. I don't know how to spell his last name. Houlihan. It's not Houlihan, but it's Houlihan. He is considered, I don't know if it's going to say on here or not, he is considered the father of oral surgery. Right here. Yeah, here's how you... Houlihan. Houlihan. Don't know. Yeah, right here, eminent as a surgeon. Okay, that's just a quote. But yeah, he is noted. Look at that, that's kind of cool. As the father of oral surgery, right here in Mountwood Cemetery. But this is another one I wanted to show you. I'm still looking for another one, and I'm not seeing. I will find it. I will find it, darn it. It's a small one. It might be over there, maybe. Let's check this out. This one, I'm not sure what this even... Don't know anything about this, but I found the home for aged men. I found that, like, just ironic, right? Just ominous up here. My goodness. All right, the next site, or the next gravestone I'm going to show you, it's sad, and it's ominous. It's just crazy to see. But George Cohen, Civil War prisoner, 1835, 1864. So yes, what's that, mid-Civil War? Shot, Andersonville prison. Is that Georgia? I think Anderson. I will have to look that up. If I'm right, if I'm wrong, I'll put it in a title, you know, on the thing. But I think Andersonville prison is in Georgia. And if you notice, you'll see some coins here on top, even some jewelry here. But I'm seeing some pennies, I'm seeing some nickels, I am seeing some dimes. These are dollars. So or no, yeah, those aren't quarter. Yeah, there's 1 quarter right there. So
You're right.
if you don't know what that means, if you see coins on a military grave like that, usually pennies mean that you're there to show your respect. You stop by, to show your respects. A nickel, I believe, is you served in boot camp with that person. A dime is you served some time together in service. And then a quarter usually means that you were with that person when they became unalive. Like I said, I see some dollars on there. That might be all you had. You know, that might be somebody put a quarter there. I don't know. You never know. You know what happened. Could have been a family member or whatever of somebody that served with them and stuff. But that, I think, probably is, and I don't want to use favorite in like any good terms or happy terms, but I think this is probably one of my most interesting ones, sites in here, just because I don't think I've ever seen that either. Wow. And I'm kind of liking that one over there, has like the brother sign on there. They're together. But yeah, we're at the top over here. I don't know what else there is to see. I'm not going to walk. It's starting to come down and rain pretty good here, but this goes all the way back there, as you can see. Yeah, there's a little, I don't know if that's a little shed down there. What is that down there? I'm not going to walk down there, though. There might be some other mausoleums down there. Got the city. We'll walk over there. I'm sure there's something else I want to show you over here, but yeah, again, see, here's some Cohens here. So it's the whole Cohen family that's here. But yeah, you know, this one here, wow, just wow. All right, so I came down from the hill a little bit, and look, somebody is over there in the parking lot where the castle is. I was wondering if these were some mausoleums down here, but look, there's some stones just toppled over there. They come from up there, and look, there's all kind of people coming over there. Wow, okay. But yeah, I just wanted to see, you look around, they all tipped over. And then I thought this was interesting too. I thought that was an interesting looking one, Lanford. But yeah, this up here is the very top Oh, excuse me. This is the very top up here. It's that circle. There's our oral surgeon over there. It's a lamb. Now, ooh. Okay, I might have to actually cut across. There is another one. I'll walk through here real quick, but look at this. Wow. Interesting. Interesting. So this must be a child because it had, you know, well, it's the head is off, but it has the lamb. And I don't know, sometimes I can read those later in the videos. But another one I wanted to show you. I'm going to come back over this way because well, actually, nope, I gotta walk around the circle anyway. There is one. It's over there. I'll get it when I get over that way. But yeah, there's another one over here. Wow. All right. Some of these are fantastic looking too. Wow, look at that one. But this one here, I thought this had a nice design to it. Right here. Man. Again, I'm just like the amount of broken stones is crazy. But yeah, that one I thought was pretty interesting. All right, here's something interesting. I mean, there's a lot of interesting. I wish I knew more about the people in here. And there's where we came in at. We're gonna have to walk down there, but yeah, look at that. You can go down even. I'm probably not gonna go down any more than what I am because I did look beyond when we were coming in, but we did get up into the cemetery. But look at this right here. This is something interesting too. This fence around here. I've not seen that either. Oh, what's this one? Wow. Let's look here. This is very, very interesting. We got the gate. Oh man. Wow. Look at that. So I don't know if there's anything. Let me see. Go in here because we got this here, and then we got a little marker there. Then we turn around and we got this marker, 1863 to 1925, which 1925 was the same year that he stopped at the Dr. Harness stopped building because he went to jail. But yeah, this is a cool little fence in here. It's crazy. There's the back side of those mausoleums. Since I'm here, I see something that we definitely have to do and look into. Since we're here, look at that ivy and stuff on there, man. But look at this. Oh boy. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? That is creepy. Tell me that wasn't creepy. Wow. That was insane. Wow. There's a side view of what we were just looking into. That is the first time I actually ever
Oh, look what I found.
seen into the mausoleum like that. That was very very something, man. That was creepy. First time looking in there, because you're like, uh-oh, what am I gonna find? And that, wow. So that was Forbes, I guess. And that's what we were looking into in there. But yeah, we were just up there. We walked up there. So pretty big cemetery. Like I said, I'm not going to well, pretty big for what you see. It's bigger than what you think it is. But I'm not gonna go into here. This is pretty basically what it is, but I like how it forms going down like that. Wow. You got the city in the background. Wow. Yeah, I'm digging the city though. Digging the city. And that's just that was one of the highlights, I think, of seeing that. But I think this is where I'm gonna end my video right here. I'm gonna take a little walk across the street, check some more stuff out for myself. Again, Wheeling, West Virginia is where we are. We went to go see the castle, and we came to the cemetery, and that's the Mountwood Overlook, Mountwood Castle, Mountwood's Castle, and the Mountwood Cemetery. So I will suggest, if you take a road trip, you can take a road trip. And I didn't come here when I did the video on a suspension bridge, because if you can't drive across it, but you can walk across it, you can bike across it. My suggestion to do a road trip, I think the kids would even like it. I mean, you know, some people think cemeteries are gory or creepy or whatever. Most everybody I know find them interesting, if not because of the architecture, because of the history as well. I love it all. So, but little road trip for you to do. And I know some of you do listen when you watch my videos. Come out to Wheeling. If you're from my area, it takes you about an hour and a half to get down here. Coming down Route 7, awesome drive along the river. You go through the little towns. It's great. If you wanted to come down here and go to the casino, go ahead. But I suggest you come over here, you do exactly what I did. You go over there, you check out the castle, walk around it. Come over across the street. You ain't got to move the car. You did exactly what I did today. You come here, you check out the cemetery, and just have a nice walk around here. You know, talk with your significant other, whoever you're with, your kids, whatever. Go downtown, park the car, and walk across the bridge. Like I said, if you have not done that, go watch my video. But that's 3 things you can do on a road trip here. Take you a few hours to do, man. Have a nice 4 or 5 hour, you know, day time. On your way back, get something to eat. Talk about what you just did. But I want to thank everybody for coming on today's adventure. I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody that watches my videos and comment. I was supposed to do a video yesterday. I was supposed to go out to Akron. I was going to check out the Gould Brothers haunted house. They had the haunted huckabaloo going on. I did not go. I wasn't feeling good, man. Something came over me. I got real tired. But just for like the day and a half, I don't know. Maybe my body just needed a rest or something. I don't know. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to do something today. I'm coming out here. This is what I'm going to do. So I'm glad I was able to bring you guys with me. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share the channel, leave a comment. I do read every single one of them. I'm trying to answer them. I think later on I'll try to answer a few more. Channel's growing. Comments keep coming in, and it's hard to keep up with them, but I do read every single one of them, and I appreciate every single one of you that watch the videos and subscribe to the channel and support it. So until I see you on the next adventure, wherever that may be, better blanket.